Hi YouTube, I haven't been on here for a while. I want to talk about a couple of things going on in entertainment world. You have Rowland has Kelly Rowland has a new album. It's called Here I Am. It is fire, it's banging. It's like a lot of up-tempo R&B urban type joints. As far as the heat on the album, that is fueled by the #1 single Motivation, which has been #1 for about 6 or 7 weeks now. And in terms of the direction she's going, she's had it's been so many delays with her album, so much going on over the last 2 years. She's always been, a top artist in terms of just her voice, and as far as the material, she's always had strong material, but she was always in, the other person's shadow, and you already know who that is. As far as, her direction and where she's going, I mean, she looks better than ever. I mean, she is setting a trend. She is, really in a good direction. Her album sales are predicted to sell about 75,000. I mean, her album in 2007, Miss Kelly, it only sold about 83,000 in the first week. So this might look like something that people throw around all the time, a flop. I mean, they're calling Beyonce's for a flop. But in terms of just her direction and where she's going, she's building momentum in the right way. It's not really about her selling so much in the first week, being that she's still considered under the radar. People don't know much about her in terms of where she was with Destiny's Child, of course. But as far as her being a solo artist, people really hasn't looked into her, checked her out. So basically, go cop the album. She needs your support. It's always room for a lot of females at the top in terms of music, and especially talking about women in music. I want to talk about Amy Winehouse, who passed away on Saturday. She was basically a throwback. She was a modern throwback to the '60s, an era with the Supremes, Martha and the Vandellas, Pat LaBelle and the Bluebells, and she is had issues with drugs, and everybody knows about that. But in terms of her mark, her talent at the age of 27, it only has so much to shine. I mean, I figured she was gonna come out with another album to wow everybody. In her dysfunction, she was able to make masterful music in terms of her voice. I mean, she has such a rhythmic voice. She has a melodic voice that can't be really duplicated in the same way. It's always a styling. People want to sing like doo-wop in the '60s type of thing, but Amy Winehouse was a one and only, one of a kind. Um, Bringing you to the new song, someone that is actually bringing R&B back in a way, somebody that's heir to a major dynasty in the Jackson family. His name is Austin Brown. He's going to be on George Lopez tonight, performing for the first time on a national stage. He is 25, plays 5 instruments. I did a video about this already, and it garnered a lot of views, and he enjoyed the video. I appreciate that, Austin. Austin Brown's album, it's called 85, is coming out. He has a trailer directed by the people who made X-Men and Transformers. His new single, All I Need, actually his first official single is All I Need, is available for download on iTunes. I mean, it's a throwback like you wouldn't believe, with a modern twist. I mean, the first part of the song, All I Need, starts off like Marvin Gaye, but then it transitions into like his uncles, the Jackson 5. You hear a little Janet, you hear a little Michael, you hear actually a lot of Michael. He sings a whole song in falsetto, so usually that's a hard thing to do, but he has different colors of his voice, and he has a strong voice within that tone, and he's able to carry it out. I mean, as well as dancing, multi-instrumentalist, I mean, a musician, as producer. He has a lot of talent in terms of what is next in music. He's next in music. I've always said it, and I'm gonna still say it. And I'm watching how his video for 85 trailer, which is a collection of different songs from his upcoming album, he's already crossed the 5 million mark in such a short period of time. So he's releasing everything under his own label. I mean, he's doing things so boldly as a new artist. Of course, he has connections. I mean, not even the latest artists that people call popular now in terms of coming out with new material can actually bring together the best in the business on their first album released on their own label. You know, so you know the Jacksons always do it real big. I want to go into a friend of mine. A friend of mine, her name is Brely Evans. I'm proud of her, very proud of her. She's a talented actress. She's been, you know, in the game for a while. She has major national commercials, such as the Twix commercial. I'm going to have the links and things on this video. I want to spotlight her because she played a friend of Queen Latifah in the movie Just Right, and she is really soaring. She's really on the grind. You know, I'm really happy to say that I know her. She is, you know, very bright, very positive, and she has an unwavering faith. I mean, I really believe that when you talk to her, she brings such sun and personality into a room. And now, what she delivers on screen is talent. I mean, the girl is diverse. She can play anything. And then when I tell you anything, I mean just her catalog. She has a radio show. She has a national commercials. She has been in film. You know, it's the girl can sing. So there's nothing she can't do. But I really want to talk about her because I'm proud of her new series that they're pushing for HBO. It's called Tracks, and is really put together. It's a very creative take on an old story. You know, drug deals, selling drugs is one thing, but when you get a bunch of girls, black women, that's starting their own business, you would think it's something more modest, but they're selling hair, they're selling tracks. So it's you know, it's a big business. If anybody's seen Good Hair with Chris Rock, it's a real I didn't know it was underground. Is this something new? Is this, you know, just a make believe story? But you know the acting is so real. It looks very, you know, it looks very in depth in what they're going through and what they're doing. They're going through pains and ups and downs. But my girl Kim, she plays a villain, kind of. You know, I'm going to have the link for the Tracks trailer, soon to be project further along. You keep watching, stay tuned for that. This is something that has a lot of potential, especially when you see the trailer and you see her part at the end. Her part is you know, very mobster, mafia, you know, very Scarface-esque, but she channels it only a way a black woman could. But she does something that kind of blew me away that I've never seen before. There's a scene where she actually tells who, you know, that she's somebody not to be messed with, but she's eating, but then she picks up a knife and she starts speaking and she starts talking about how bad she is, and then she picks up the rice with the knife and just puts it in her mouth. You haven't seen that kind of choice, you know, really in a bad character. You've seen American Gangster, you've seen Scarface, you've seen Goodfellas, but it's a choice that I thought maybe she duplicated it. I asked her, I said, where'd you copy that from? Because when you see a choice like that, that's a genuine talent. I mean, I really want to stamp that choice because a lot of people are going to copy from it. You know, when that kind of thing catches on, it's almost, it complements the character, and it adds to her element of danger that you don't know what she's capable of, you know. And you make the decision for yourself, but when you see it, you're going to be blown away. Right now, that's all I had to say. I got to finish washing clothes. Got to get ready for work and school. I'm sweating in this hot ass room. So rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to have a project. I'm trying to finish my book right now, but I have about 8 movies that I'm pushing right now that I wrote. And I'm trying to put together a project myself. The last project kind of went awry. Kind of shady dealings in the background. That's all I'll say. But, you know, I'm kind of determined to continue with my effort as being a creative force, and I want to be a creative force. All right, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm going to have more videos coming sooner than later. So, you know, thank you all for the ones that did watch my other videos. I've gotten over 200,000 views, and I'm all over YouTube, so check me out. If you have any topics you want me to discuss, send me a line on Facebook or YouTube. And thank you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.